Welcome to all of you. In this video, we will know about the poem God the Artist written by Angela Morgan. And the topics we will cover in this chapter, in this poem, are first about the author Angela Morgan, second about the title, third about the poem, and then explanation of the poem, and finally the question answer. So let us start with the introduction of the poet Angela Morgan. So Angela Morgan was an American poet. She was born in the year 1875 and died in 1957. She wrote 14 books of poems, one novel and a book of short stories. To recognize her accomplishments in the literary world, Angela Morgan was awarded an honorary degree from Golden State University, Los Angeles in 1942. Let us know about the title of the poem, that is God the Artist. Is it appropriate? Yes, it is appropriate because throughout the poem, the poet Angela Morgan is admiring God's creation and she is questioning about the God's creation. So the title is very appropriate. Let us know about the introduction of the poem. In this poem, we see the God as an artist, and it's poet's awful feeling. It's poet's wonderful feeling about beautiful world which God has created. She marvels at the sheer artistry that she sees in nature, and in this poem, the narrator reflects on the marvels of God. How did he come up with all the ideas and intricacies we see in nature? So let us know explanation about the explanation. First stanza. There are four stanzas in all. First stanza is God, when you thought of a pine tree, how did you think of a star? How did you dream of a Milky Way to guide us from afar? How did you think of a clean brown pool where flecks of shadows are? So, in the first stanza of the poem, what we find out that how God has created such a beautiful thing on the earth, that is a pine tree, and at the same time how he think of a star. You can see that pine tree is something which is on the earth and it has its root, it has its other systems. It takes everything, its nutrition on the earth only, and it has its root on the earth, its own system. So how God thought to create a pine tree on the earth, and at the same time how he thought about the stars. When we see as a human, when we see on the earth that there is a tree, and again when we see move forward, move ahead and look at the sky, what we find out that there is stars, and that is totally different concept. Means that stars, they are the Milky Way, from the Milky Way, and they are guiding us, they are directing our life. How they are directing, how they are guiding us? They are guiding us in term of direction, in term of sleeping time and awakening time. That this time, if sun rises, then we think that we are supposed to wake up, and then sun sets, then we think that we should sleep. So this is the guidance, and pole star is there also for the direction. So these are the things, and other examples are also. But then in the first stanza, the poet Angela Morgan is asking to the God that God, when you thought of a pine tree on the earth, how did you think of a star at the same time and from the Milky Way, which will guide us from afar? How did you think of a clean brown pool, God, where flecks of shadows are? Flecks of shadows, flecks means very small patches of color or light. That how you think that you have to create such a beautiful things. Let us move the second stanza. In the second stanza, lines are God, when you thought of a cobweb, how did you think of a dew? How did you know a spider's house had a shingles bright and new? How did you know the human folk would love them like they do? So the second stanza, the cobweb, basically the cobweb house is defined. This is everything is described in this stanza, second stanza. Cobweb, with the singing beauty of the cobweb's house. So God, when you thought of a cobweb, how did you think of dew at the same time? How did you think a beautiful size and shape of the dew? How did you think? And how did you know a spider's house had shingles bright? The material of the spider's house will be bright and new. How did you think at the same time? How did you know that? How did you know at the same time that human folk like us, human folk means the people in common like us, they will love them all these things, like cobweb, dew, spider's house with their beautiful material, due to their material. So how did you know that we will love them like they are doing? And in the let us move to the third stanza. In the third stanza, lines are: God, when you pattern a bird song flung on silver string, how did you know the ecstasy that crystal call would bring? How did you think of a bubbling throat and darling speckled wing? So, in the third stanza is about the bird song, how the different types of pattern of different sound they are having, how the birds with their scenic beauty, how means with their scenic beauty of the different types of wing, with their all the things which create a scenic beauty when birds sings, chirps. So how God, how did you know that the ecstasy means enchantment, we will feel enchanted, the humans will feel enchanted due to their crystal call, due to their very clear voice chirping sound that would bring us and feel the human in an ecstasy, in a enchantment mode. How did you think of bubbling throat and darling speckled wing? How did you think about all these things? Let us move the fourth stanza. God, when you chiseled a raindrop, how did you think of a stem bearing lovely satin leaf to hold the tiny gem? How did you know a million drops would dig the morning's hem? God, when you thought of a pine tree, how did you think of a star? In the last and fourth stanza, what we find out? That here three things has been described. First, the raindrop, how beautiful it is chiseled. Chiseled means how beautiful it is cut and shaped, how beautiful it is shaped. And then stem, then a plant with the beautiful stem bearing a leaf. A leaf has been compared with the satin, means due to its shining quality. So how do you think that a beautiful plant with a beautiful stem bearing a beautiful leaf like a satin, and there will be buds, they will be like a gem? So then this is the second thing. Third thing is that how did you know a million drops means, God, how did you know that you have to create a million drops? They will beautify the morning's hem. Morning's hem means all the scenic beauty of the sun, which makes a beautiful background of the sun. So how did you know that this million drops will beautify the morning's hem, morning's boundary, scenic view? God, how did you think at the same time? Dick means beautify. Again, at the last of line, she is repeating her question. God, when you thought of a pine tree, how did you think of a star? So how did you think means, again and again she is appreciating God's creation, appreciating God's beautiful creation, how he think and how he has created. So she is not merely surprised over the artistic of God, but thought this poem is actually wants to justify the mightiness of God, God Almighty, and she is showing it by the evidences, by asking the questions, by answering those questions, and in this way she gives us a message that we should admire the beauty of nature and artistic of God, as we are a human and humans can never make a tree, and they cannot even make a tree, and if after a hard work they make a tree, they cannot put life in it. Even if they assume to give life to it further, they cannot develop any other thing, as it is only God who can do this job with this perfection and amazingness. So this is all about the poem. Let us know about the question answers of this poem. So first of all, there are MCQs. First question is, in the first stanza the poet admires God's creation. So the answer is the beauty of nature. Then second is, what adorns the cobweb? So the options are spider, spider's family, dew, sunshine. So the answer of this question is dew. Then third is, shingles bright and new refers to the. So the answer of this question is the material of spider's house. Now, fourth is, why do human beings love the spider's web? So the answer is because uh, it of its design. Then fifth is, silver string refers to. So the answer is, silver string refers to the wonderful tune. Now six, the emotion of bird song produces in human is ecstasy. B answer. So this is all about the MCQs. Let us know about the question answers. So first question, there are 5 questions. First is, what does the poet feel as she observes nature? So the answer of this question is, the poet feels sheer artistry when she observes nature. She wonders how God came up with all the ideas and intricacies we see in nature. In this poem, the poet reflects on the marvels of God. Now, second question, whom is the poet questioning? Why? Answer is, the poet is questioning God because of the way he means God, because of the way he made all the natural things around us. Now, third question, in the final stanza, what has God sculpted? So, answer of this question is, in the final stanza, God had sculpted a raindrop, a stem with leaf and bud, and a beautiful hemmed morning. Now, next question, fourth, how did you know a million drops would dig the morning's hem? What imagery does the poet create in these lines? So, the answer is, the poet creates imagery of beautiful morning hemmed in by a million drops, mountains, or by other places. Now, fifth question is, why does the poet call God an artist? So, the answer is, poet calls God an artist because he made all the natural things around us in an artistic manner. So that is all about the poem. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If it is liked by you, please subscribe the channel, share the video and like it, and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification of the my videos. Thanks a lot once again. God bless us all.